Hi, my name is Michelle Alva. Are you a woman who has a low libido or a challenging time climaxing during lovemaking? Is pleasure not even on your list of things to do during the week? Do you wake up feeling tired and wish to have more energy in general? Would you like to be more present in your body, more connected to your creativity and your sensual side? It's so beneficial for a woman to embrace her feminine energy, and yet so many women struggle with this. I know because I was one of those women where I thought getting that list of things to do was the priority and not realizing that life was really meant to be a celebration, and how I bring myself into my own life actually causes things to come into my life even more. And so today I make it a priority in the morning to meditate, do my E3 breath from the Alva method, this expansion exercise that connects me to my heart and my soul and my creative energy big time, my sensuality and my sexual energy. This is how I begin my day, commanding my energy, flowing my energy, because I'm more aware of that I am an energetic goddess. I am not just muscles, bones, and joints. I am so much more than that. And how I feel causes how I attract in my life. And so what I've discovered from being disconnected to my sexual energy for about 37 years of my life, I've discovered in these last 10 years of exploring my sexual energy and opening my heart to myself, how powerfully we can shift our lives when we really, really dive deeper and allow all those emotions of the past, those heavy beliefs of the past that weigh us down, that get in the way of us really enjoying ourselves and having pleasure in our lives and in our bodies. Wow, what a different life. And so I discovered, working as a physical therapist for about 24 years now, in the past, that a lot of people are holding on to emotional pain, the chronic tension, chronic stress is a lot caused by things that happened to us in our childhood. And then we learn how to just hold. And we walk around carrying all this baggage. And so a lot of my clients, they are not able to orgasm. That's the reason why they come see me. It's not even on their list of priorities. They're very tired and they're taking all those supplements. They've gone to the doctor. And the thing that a lot of times is missed is emotional processing the weight of the past. Some of us, we're really hard on ourselves. We judge ourselves, we criticize ourselves. We're holding on to shame. 1 out of every 3 women have had some type of sexual trauma. And then we wonder why it's hard for us to open up and be vulnerable. We wonder why it's difficult for us to let someone in, or why it's difficult for us to even touch ourselves. Sometimes women say, I can't touch my genitals, Michelle. I just have no desire to go down there. And it's not something you have to do, but can you imagine never touching your face? Never touching your chest? Never touching the inside of your vagina, where we have so many pleasure nerves? Your G-spot, your clitoris, the cervical area, all of these deeper inner parts, they actually are holding a lot of wisdom inside of you. Your feminine energy center is your creative energy center. And so if you want to write that book, you want to get inspired to write a new song, you want to create a new home, you want to create a new recipe or a new business, especially right now in this time, more than ever, our creative energy is really beneficial for us. And I feel we're in a time where a lot of the past we realizing is not working. And so what if we could include moving our sexual energy, expanding our sexual energy, connecting our sex with our heart, and releasing all the baggage of the past. What if that could be a part of our lives? Well, this Friday, September 18th, I'm offering for the ladies the Yoni Healing and Sexual Empowerment 12-day online journey, where each woman gets a one-on-one session with me, and you also get 4 live group classes over 12 days. You also receive 8 Yoni Healing and Sexual Empowerment audios that you get to practice every single morning and commit these 12 days to your feminine sexuality, deep vulnerability, inner connection with yourself. And you get to create this intimacy that I can't even really explain in words, the difference between your own intimacy with yourself. And yes, you can be married and have an awesome relationship with your partner, and it could even be more deeply fulfilling because you've made the time to really invest in your creative parts of you. And so ladies, if you want to learn how to expand and awaken your sexual energy, if you'd like to learn some Tantra magic, Tantra breathing exercises, you're also going to learn things that you can do with your partner, but it all begins with yourself, getting to know yourself first. If you want to be more orgasmic and have whole body orgasms and learn about your sexual body anatomy, sensuality, and get some awesome ideas on how to have a more fulfilling sexual life and how to harness your creative energy for every aspect of your life, message me, because I'd love to tell you more about the Yoni Healing and Sexual Empowerment audios, this program that's starting on the 18th, and the one-on-one sessions that you get to experience a deeper part of you that for a lot of us has been disconnected in adolescence, our first sexual experience. A lot of times it's not positive. And just overall, culturally, just by being a woman, you don't hear too many women saying, I love sex. I love being a woman. I love orgasming. I love how creative I am. I love how energetic I am. I can definitely say that today, but just to be able to be even working with people in this capacity, I went from being a physical therapist and learning pelvic floor physical therapy, then learning Tantra, and of course, my own experience of all of this journey, wondering, what is the benefit of a woman being orgasmic? Well, let me tell you, she becomes a source of light in the world. An orgasmic woman has shed all of her shame and guilt and whatever else she was holding. A whole body orgasmic woman radiates joy. Her face illuminates a room. Because when you whole body orgasm, you're secreting oxytocin big time. And oxytocin is the love hormone. And so imagine yourself being your own source of love, your own source of radiance. It's so empowering. And that's the type of person people want to be around, because she's not a vampire. She inspires others just by her presence. And so message me, ladies, if you want to learn more about Tantra, sexual trauma healing through the Alva Method process, if you want to join the Yoni Healing course, or if you want to also join us in the next round, I'm going to be also offering a membership site, the Women of Abundance, where you get access to all my programs and you get access to me exclusively and exclusive videos that I'm creating to support all the ladies. It's a private group, and I'm so grateful to be creating this intimate container so that women can really feel safe to explore and expand their sexuality for themselves. I used to think my sexuality was for my husband. I never even touched myself till after my divorce. I had a lot of shame and guilt associated with my sexuality. And imagine how when I did start to explore myself, I had to work through a lot of judgment, and a lot of my Catholic upbringing came up. And so I realize now, how could my vagina be dirty? How could it be nasty or not allowed for me to touch myself. How could that be? How could I have thought that? And so my first experience touching myself, I cried a lot. And I thought to myself, wow, this is judgment. This is not God. Creator created us on purpose, and we're miraculous and we're magical. And so I literally released all these beliefs that were not serving me to really know myself. And today I have this relationship with myself where I know I am love. I am love. I know that my body is sacred, and I really feel that letting go of all that shame and guilt related to my sexuality and my first sexual experience and all this conditioning from my upbringing, I feel free. I feel free enough to share this program, to see the beauty of myself and every woman and every man that is sacred. And so if you're feeling called, if you're even curious, message me, and I'd love to have a phone call with you. If you are petrified of your sexuality or scared or like, what is she talking about? Message me too, because I'd love to answer any questions you may have. There's no dumb question. No question is not welcome. Every question is welcome. I'm also a person that people can relate to and talk with that have questions about their sexuality, because Lord knows, where do we learn about healthy sex? I have no idea, because it was not taught to me in school. And this is why I'm creating these programs, because I work with women 30 to 50 years old that have never had an orgasm. They don't know how to pleasure themselves. They don't know how to pleasure their husbands, and they're in sexless marriages, and they wonder why. And so I'm here as a resource, and I can't wait to share with you more. I'm so excited about this Friday. The Yoni Healing and Sexual Empowerment Journey begins, and we're gonna illuminate the planet with all these women learning about their sexual power and how to harness their femininity. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and make sure to share this video with a friend. If you wanna spread the Yoni love, the sexual empowerment, just gaining this awareness. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. Lots of love to you.